Hi everybody, this is Cindy from Ideas Times 2. Welcome back to our channel. Today I have some projects to share with you that you can find in our Etsy shop. And this isn't going to take a long time. This isn't like a big flip through of big projects, but I wanted to share some items that you can find in our shop if you're looking for a new journal for yourself, or maybe a gift for graduation or Easter. So let's take a look at some of the stuff that we have. So I have some naked journals here. This gorgeous teal, and these are all made from Reader's Digest covers and have 3 signatures, about 140 pages in each one. That's fronts and backs of all different kinds of papers. And so I have this beautiful teal and this reddish, orangish, salmon-y color. It's not a true red. It's a beautiful color though. This lovely light green, perfect for spring, and this gold. And they're all very similar, so I'm only going to do just a quick flip of one of them. But they all have a couple of charms. This one has a sunflower and the word love. The closure is crinkle ribbon, and they all have 3 lace tabs. The lace is vintage, along with a vintage button clipped on one of them. They all have a giant paper clip, so they're all pretty similar, same prices, and come with the same ephemera. So we're going to just look at one and make sure let's look at the teal one. So I'm going to move these to the side. So you can see 3 signatures are sewn directly into the spine. The spine has been reinforced with cardstock and fabric, in this case a linen. The closure is this beautiful crinkle ribbon. This one has 2 charms. This one says lucky, and the number 4. No reason for the number 4. I'm not superstitious, so that's not my lucky number or anything. So on the inside, you can see it has new end papers that coordinate, some lace paper. They all have different kinds of lace paper, coffee stained or other inks. Coffee stained paper, book pages. You can see here's the large paper clip and the lace tab. This one has just a white vintage button. There's a little bit of stitching, but not a whole lot, just a little bit. I left it pretty much completely naked in order for you or the purchaser to be able to decorate however he or she sees fit. So a paper bag I left open on the side, a little bit more stitching. Center of the signature. Each book has one piece of very old French ephemera, and I have no idea what this is for, but it's got a little bit of math on it, so I assume it's some kind of receipt or something. French was not my second language. Some lined paper, page from Jane Eyre. A little more stitching. Book pages. Here's some more lace paper. Some music, maps. So each of the books has very similar insides. They all have music, they all have maps, book pages, coffee stained paper, lined paper, lace paper. And they each have 3 signatures. They all have a bit of stitching. This is vintage grid paper. I had to trim it down, but it's from a school book. Doily. So very simple, very plain, so you can add your own personal touches. And all 4 of the naked journals are in our Etsy shop. So besides the journal, they all come with a bag of ephemera. So of course you can use the bag itself, and inside I've tucked a little bit of everything. A vintage bingo card, some offcuts that coordinate. This paper bag has a little bit of everything. Some tickets, some tags, some little envelopes, book plate, 3 different kinds of tags, glassine bag, and I didn't coffee stain them. I left them in case you wanted to tea stain them or dye them with another color, but those are all in there. I also have a couple of glassine envelopes. This one has just some little stitch pieces that I thought would be fun. This one has some vintage tickets and some new tickets. The yellow ones are new. The orange ones are, oh, actually, these are all new-ish. I think the other 3 have vintage orange ones, but I ran out of vintage orange, or vintage tickets altogether. And this really pretty bag, tucked in here, I have some library card catalog cards, I think 3 in here, and all of this is tucked into this envelope. And I may throw in a few other goodies, some charms or beads and buttons, but each of the naked journals comes with a bag of ephemera. So I thought those were a lot of fun. So you can find those in our shop. We also have a lot of journaling supplies lately. And so you will find, well, let's start with the crinkle ribbon. I love the crinkle ribbon. You can find, we have pretty much every color that you can, that you would want in the shop. This beautiful like mushroom brown, some teal, blues, grays, yellows, greens, reds, burgundies, purples. We have tons of crinkle ribbon, and they're all merchandised with these adorable little tags that have a stamp on them and a little safety pin. And you know, you can find these in our shop. My sister Betsy makes these, and we sell a lot of them. If you're in the market for crinkle ribbon, I hope you check out our store. You can also find some ephemera packs. This one is a small pack with all vintage ephemera, a vintage bingo card, photographs, flashcards, and it's a fun little pack. You can find that in the shop. Coffee stained ephemera. This is not vintage, but it's a little bit of everything. Glassine bags, cards, index cards, you know, list paper. If you don't like to coffee stain, some people don't like to coffee stain. They don't like to smell, or you know, might stain their fingers. Mine are probably pretty stained right now. I've been doing a lot of coffee staining. But we have these small packs. We have packs of lace stained paper, lace stained ephemera in the shop. And other, oh, Betsy just put in the shop the cutest bingo cards with vintage buttons sewn into each of the spots. Those are super fun. So you can find all sorts of supplies in the shop as well as journals. and the journal kits, like the naked journals I just showed you. But we also have fully completed journals, like this Sherlock Holmes journal. And I've already done a flip through of this one, so I'm not going to flip through the whole thing again. I'm not sure what I did here when there we go. But you can see this is a nice big journal. This is in the shop, and I did a flip through a couple weeks ago, and but this is something that you'll find. And we have traveler's journals, traveler's notebooks. Here's another large journal. This is a Frankenstein Journal, made from an old book cover, as is this one. And you know, so much stuff that we have right now. Both Betsy and I have been super busy making stuff for the shop, Betsy especially. So if you have a few minutes, check us out. Check out this one. There's a full flip through also. And let's see. Since this was my point today, was these journals, I'll bring them back out as I wrap this up. So thank you so much for joining me today. Check out some of the things we have in our shop, whether you're in the market to purchase a journal for yourself or for a gift. If you're looking for journaling supplies, we have a little bit of everything. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed checking out some of our Etsy shop stock. And if you haven't checked out our shop, please do so. The link will be below. If you are not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified, click on the bell. And I will be back in a couple of days with a tutorial for another little file folder project, I think is what I'm going to do next. So I hope to see you then. And until then, have a great week. Bye-bye, everybody.